We were able to, today I think we did almost 50. And so, everyone that needed one and wanted one, we're able to get it today.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Today is our very first time that the Youngstown City Health District is administering the COVID-19 vaccine. So this has, been highly anticipated for this day to come, and we're so excited that we were able to do the administration with our EMS and our Youngstown Firefighters today.
We're first responders, and no matter what happens in the world, we're always going to be on the front lines. And so for us to get it is extremely important, because we can't take care of people if we can't take care of ourselves.
We got 900, and the very first batch is going to EMS as well as our fire EMS, and then also our residential, our recovery housing, DD, congregate living sites throughout the community. So we're kind of doing the phase 1A, and when that's done, we'll move on to phase 1B and just kind of continue on. We're doing the phases as they come with Ohio Department of Health, and it's obviously important because they're the ones that are out every day on the calls and dealing with patients and whatnot, bringing them in. So we felt that obviously, like I said, following the guidelines of the Ohio Department of Health.
If my department comes down, let's just say a third of the department comes down and they have to be home, that's a third less people that we have riding on a fire truck that can respond to whether it's a structure fire or a call for help. And we can't operate like that. That we need anytime that we do anything as a fire service, we need all hands on deck all the time. So that's why this is extremely important for us to get out there and show the public that if your first responders are getting the vaccination, then maybe you should do it too. We have a 122 man department, 7 stations and 9 trucks. We have a couple people that are still off because of COVID, so they can't get it done. We had roughly almost 30 people sign up for it, but I can't give them all the vaccine at one time, because if something happens, there's an adverse reaction, then I have 30 people off. So I'm doing them 20, and then hopefully another 10 or 15 on the 27th.
So what can people expect when they come to get their vaccine and when they get it?
They can expect to wait 15 minutes just so we could check them and make sure that they're okay. And they can expect us to tell them to continue to wear their face coverings, to continue to wash their hands, and continue to social distance themselves. Just because they receive the vaccine does not mean that they're okay to go out in the community without doing that.
Okay. And just to clarify, as far as reactions, you haven't seen anything?
Haven't seen any reaction right now. Only thing is sore arm, maybe just a sore arm for a day or so.
As soon as that comes out for police, other firefighters, and other first responders, we'll be able to pass that along and set up clinics at the firehouses again, as well as the police stations. We were able to, today I think we did almost 50, and so everyone that needed one and wanted one, we're able to get it today. Tomorrow we're solid all day, 8 to 4. We'll be doing them at Eugenia Atkinson Rec Center over on 903 Otis. And those have already been allotted to people that are living in congregate living houses throughout the city. And so we would have worked with Gateway, and they were able to put them into slots. So we'll be doing 4 people every 15 minutes and just kind of cycling them through. And the big thing is people need to wait 15 minutes after the vaccine. We got to keep an eye on them, make sure that they don't have any reactions to it, and then they can go ahead and leave.
How many, throughout the pandemic thus far, how many folks have been either infected or quarantined because of exposure?
On my department, quite a few. I've had at least 10 or 12 people that were positive, and then upwards of 30 or 40 that probably were exposed, that were home on quarantine. So it's been running rampant through the first responders period. Fire, police, and EMS, it's been running rampant, but it's what we signed up for. We know what we're getting into when we sign up to be a firefighter, a paramedic, or police officer. We just want to be able to do our job, and the only way to do it is get this vaccination.
Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell for notifications. And also make sure to connect with us on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For all of your business news, visit BusinessJournalDaily.com. For all of your arts and entertainment news, go to AfterHoursYoungstown.com.
BusinessJournalDaily.com 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
I like a bank that's a pillar in my community. I like a bank so cutting edge, they have a lab branch.
We are so alike.
Well, we do both bank at Farmers National Bank.
Farmers.
Stand strong.